Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a crucial topic that affects all of us, the bad habits that can wreak havoc on our brain health. This vital organ orchestrates our thoughts, emotions, and even our identity, yet we often engage in behaviors that can undermine its well-being. Recent studies have shed light on 10 such habits. Being aware of these detrimental practices is the first step towards safeguarding our cognitive abilities and overall well-being. So, without further ado, here are 10 habits you need to avoid to safeguard your brain. The first bad habit is lack of sleep. It's no secret that we live in a fast-paced world where sleep often falls by the wayside. However, sacrificing sleep is like throwing a wrench in the gears of your brain. Sleep is crucial for memory consolidation, cognitive function, and overall brain health. Recent studies have found that chronic sleep deprivation can result in long-term mood disorders like depression and anxiety. It also increases the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Not only that, but lack of sleep can impair your judgment, lower your attention span, and hinder your problem-solving skills. A study from the University of Pennsylvania revealed that even a few nights of insufficient sleep can lead to almost immediate loss of brain tissue. It's clear that sleep isn't just about rest, it's about giving your brain the time it needs to repair and regenerate. So remember, your brain needs its rest. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. The second bad habit is having a poor diet. We've all heard the saying, "You are what you eat." Well, this is especially true when it comes to your brain. Consuming a diet high in processed foods and sugars is like putting low-grade fuel into a high-performance vehicle. It simply won't run properly. These types of foods can cause inflammation throughout the body, including the brain, leading to cognitive decline over time. Recent studies back this up. For instance, one study published in the prestigious journal Neurology found that individuals who consume a diet high in processed and sugary foods have a higher risk of cognitive decline than those who eat a balanced, nutrient-rich diet. So just like you wouldn't put diesel in a petrol car, don't feed your brain junk food. Instead, opt for a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Your brain is what you eat, so choose your meals wisely. The third bad habit is lack of exercise. Now, you might be thinking, what does exercise have to do with my brain? Quite a lot, actually. Regular physical activity is like a tune-up for our cognitive abilities. It boosts blood flow, which improves neuronal health by providing more oxygen and nutrients to the brain. It also promotes the growth of new neurons and helps in the formation of new connections between them. But don't just take my word for it. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that regular exercise can reduce the risk of cognitive decline. People who engaged in regular physical activity showed better cognitive function and a lower risk of Alzheimer's disease compared to their inactive peers. So the next time you're contemplating that run or gym session, remember this: exercise isn't just about building muscles or losing weight. Exercise isn't just good for your body, it's crucial for your brain too. The fourth bad habit is smoking. A seemingly innocuous stick of tobacco, when ignited and inhaled, can unleash a storm of damage on your brain. Smoking doesn't just harm your lungs, it also leads to a decline in cognitive function. A vast number of studies have highlighted the debilitating effects of smoking on the brain. In fact, the World Health Organization has confirmed that smokers have a 50% higher risk of developing dementia compared to non-smokers. This is largely due to the harmful chemicals present in tobacco smoke, which can cause inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain. Smoking also constricts the blood vessels, reducing the flow of oxygen and nutrients to the brain. Over time, this can lead to brain cell death and even shrinkage of the brain itself. The effects are not just limited to memory loss, but also extend to a decline in learning capabilities and problem-solving skills. If you're a smoker, consider the impact on your brain health. It's never too late to make a positive change. The fifth bad habit is excessive alcohol consumption. Now, it's no secret that alcohol in moderation, such as a glass of wine at dinner, can have some health benefits. However, when we talk about excessive consumption, the story changes drastically. Alcohol is a neurotoxin, which means it can harm the brain by disrupting the delicate balance of chemicals and processes. Over time, this can lead to a range of cognitive issues, including memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and even more severe conditions like dementia. Recent studies have shed light on this. For instance, a study published in the British Medical Journal found that people who regularly drink heavily are 3 times more likely to suffer from severe cognitive decline compared to moderate drinkers. This is a stark reminder of the potential damage we can do to our brains with excessive alcohol consumption. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to alcohol. Let's not allow a momentary pleasure to become a lifetime of cognitive struggle. The 6th bad habit is chronic stress. Now, we've all experienced stress in our lives, but when it becomes chronic, it's a different ballgame altogether. You see, persistent stress can lead to significant damage to your brain. It can shrink your brain's size, specifically the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for memory and learning. Furthermore, it can halt the production of new neurons, leading to decreased cognitive function. Studies back this up. For example, research from the University of California, Berkeley, found that chronic stress triggers long-term changes in brain structure and function. And it's not just about memory. Chronic stress can also increase the risk of mental health disorders, including depression and anxiety. So, what can we do about it? The answer is stress management. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, exercise, and adequate sleep can help combat chronic stress. Remember, a stress-free mind is a healthy mind. Stress management is crucial for maintaining brain health. The 7th bad habit is multitasking. Yes, we live in a fast-paced world where juggling multiple tasks seems like a necessity, but did you know that multitasking can actually lead to decreased efficiency and cognitive decline? It's true. Our brains are not wired for multitasking. When we try to perform several tasks at once, our attention is divided and none of the tasks receive our full focus. This can result in mistakes, forgetfulness, and even stress. A study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that multitasking can cause a 40% drop in productivity. Furthermore, research from Stanford University indicates that heavy multitaskers have less brain density in areas controlling cognitive control and emotional regulation. This suggests that multitasking could potentially lead to long-term harm to our brain health. So, what's the solution? It's simple: focus. Prioritize your tasks and tackle them one at a time. Focus on one task at a time to protect your brain health. The 8th bad habit is lack of mental stimulation. Now let's delve into this. Our brains are like muscles. They need to be exercised to stay in shape. When we don't challenge our minds, our cognitive abilities can start to decline. This can increase the risk of developing dementia, particularly in older adults. Several studies have highlighted the importance of mental stimulation for maintaining brain health. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Aging Studies found that engaging in mentally stimulating activities such as reading, playing board games, and even solving puzzles can help improve memory and cognitive function. In addition, research in the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry has suggested that mental stimulation can even delay the onset of Alzheimer's disease. It's clear that keeping our brains active and engaged is critical for our cognitive health. So don't let your brain become idle. Challenge it with new learning experiences, puzzles, or intellectual discussions. Keep your brain active and engaged to maintain its health. And the 9th bad habit is dehydration. This seemingly harmless condition can actually have a profound impact on our brains. When our bodies lack sufficient water, our brain cells struggle to function at their peak, leading to cognitive decline. Recent studies have highlighted the link between dehydration and reduced cognitive abilities. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that even mild dehydration can impair memory, attention, and critical thinking skills. Imagine your brain as a sponge. When it's well hydrated, it's plump and efficient, but when it's dehydrated, it shrinks and struggles to perform. Our brains rely on a delicate balance of water and various elements to function properly, and when this balance is off, it can lead to mental fatigue, mood swings, headaches, and in severe cases, delirium. So it's essential to keep your water intake high. The brain is about 75% water after all. Stay hydrated for optimal brain function. The 10th and final bad habit is excessive screen time. The digital age has brought us many conveniences, but it's also led to an over-reliance on screens. This can harm our brain health over time. Recent studies suggest that prolonged exposure to screens can contribute to cognitive decline. This is because it overstimulates our brains, causing them to work harder than they should. The blue light emitted by screens also disrupts our sleep cycle, which is critical for brain function and memory consolidation. In fact, a study published in the Journal of the Association for Consumer Research found that individuals who had lower screen time exhibited better cognitive performance. So it's clear that our brains need time away from screens to function optimally. It's a tough habit to break, especially in our connected world, but it's essential for protecting our cognitive health. Monitor your screen time to protect your brain health. And there you have it, 10 bad habits that can harm your brain health. From sleep deprivation and poor diet to excessive screen time and chronic stress, each of these habits can significantly impact our cognitive abilities. But remember, knowing is half the battle. By identifying these habits and understanding their effects, we're already on the path to better brain health. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes to improve your brain health. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.